Right composition is a calculation of size and position of your letters on a canvas in order to create a balanced work. If your calligraphy skill is good enough but your composition skills weak, it will make all your efforts worthless. But if your composition is well balanced, it can hide any imperfections of your letters. Main goal is to learn how to balance your letters between each other and them against the canvas. In order to achieve it, you'll need to develop a realistic vision of your end goals. This means having a picture in your brain of approximate result that will match your desires and your abilities. A lot of people have it out of proportion. They desire something they can't achieve. Most of the people who are involved in arts have a weak mathematical and logical skills. In same proportion as people who involve in techniques and mechanics have weak artistic abilities. Our goal is to balance up your logic abilities with your creative ones. Logic works with order, creativity with chaos. By understanding laws and ways of logic work, we can create order from a chaos, which is what distinguishes random strokes on a canvas from art. Here are a few tips for making a balanced composition. Gray color represents balanced amount of border. White, a place where you can write your word. As you already know, Gothic fonts are very contrast. So to balance them up on the canvas, we need to have more space and rounded. Amount of border defined, compressed, or widened look of our work. Here represents a visual center in piece, as opposed to actual center. Visual center situated a bit above, and it looks like a center for a viewer. Also, a key aspect of composition is sharpness of inner space of letters. Black of our inks represent a positive space of a letter. White of a canvas is a negative space. While writing, make sure that you have a right amount and correct look of inner space in letters. A lack of it will make all work look too dark and smooshed. On the opposite, elements of letter will look disconnected. There are best working positions for single or double work pieces. Rectangle view. Write letters close together, same in size. Decorated by adding swooshes, or decorative stroke, which create foundation and make look work more stable. Banded rectangle. Made first and last letter bigger, others remain with the same size. This way we'll create depth in composition by creating an illusion of banded letters from front to back. Screwed rectangle. This method will make a piece more dynamic. Also, you can combine them with previous ways as well. Tall compressed rectangle. By changing original height proportion of letters, we make them look more modern and grand in the piece. A lot of modern calligraphy works implement this principle of altered proportions of letters. Here are most common mistakes that beginners tend to make. Some of them are intentional, some will vanish after time of practice. Wise thing to remember is that all of them are major pinpoints of your learning curve. You quote-unquote must go through all of them in one form or another. Learning from those mistakes will help you to achieve individuality in your artworks and Achieve confidence in dealing with obstacles. First, too dirty. Though it might look good, lots of dirt and decorative elements can turn your work into disaster. Learn how to make good letters first. Approach decorative elements as a cherry on a pie. Decorative elements can't hide your letter's flaws. They tend only to enhance them. Too close. If you jam letters too close, they will turn into an unattractive mess. Also, small spacing between them can look messy from a distance. Too wide. Also, we use decorations as an element that glue our pieces together, making them perceived as one united visual form. In this example, elements look apart from each other. If you put elements too apart from each other, there will be a lot of gaps that will visually disconnect them. Letters will look standalone from each other. There will be no unity in a piece. Shaky edges. This is very common for beginners and takes place due to a lack of experience of writing. Practice and patience dismiss jelly look of letters towards more sharp. Gothic letters became to look clumsy if you write them too short. Those small letters can work on countries with the bigger ones. Whole world made of them have a discouraging look. Jumping baseline. Lack of stability in letters baseline creates an ugly, shaky and visually unattractive form. Make letter foundation straight and consistent through all word.